one of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aztecs offense will go on the attack first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Aztecs will punt this one away. Here's the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Aggies offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Hillstead. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. The short hands. It's busted. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are flying down the field. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll go with a direct snap. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like, first possession, you could tell, maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
He's got him. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Got it! And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
And how about that third down? They go 5 wide. They've spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making it quick.
Trying to rumble in. They will score! Touchdown, Aztecs! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
7, Utah State, 0.
On the move from inside is 5. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Fires to the big fella. Boom. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Plows through the defense. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. It's Hillstead. And they can't make the play on third down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is in the air. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, San Diego State. Stealing a score on special teams.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And he takes this from inside the 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Quick handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a man. It's Hillstead. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure coming. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Sheffield. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Maybe a crease. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And that is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. And back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Sutton. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. Gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
7-yard pickup on that one. 3rd down and 3 coming. Utah State up-tempo. Off the play fake. Takes a hit as he fires. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now that they've got to find some answers.
The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just...
Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Utah State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
17. Utah State 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Utah State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
17. Utah State 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for...
Here's a little room there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5.
And I tell you what, No secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
The run inside. It's Sutton, able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo, making side adjustments here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And it's 3rd down and short, and I'm kind of surprised. Listen, I love aggressive offenses, but this is an offense that's been running the football really, really well. Surprised they just didn't get physical and try to get that 3rd down with a run.
The Aztecs will come to the line to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his...
Might have a chance. Got enough for the first. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Jacobs. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's busted. He'll be stopped just outside the 20 at the 21 in the waning moments here in the first half. Wants to throw it again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's busted. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
17, Utah State, 14.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw at Tilstead. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks.
And the Aztecs will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Aggies want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player. And they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working. And the run game hasn't found a rhythm. And I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty at 2nd and 6. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. This Utah State offense has it going.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Here's the punt, and whether it goes 3 yards or 93 yards, just don't let that return guy get it again. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Using his legs, it's Sutton. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
That's caught. It's Jeffield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on third down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Bringing the heat, and he never had a chance.
You know, as an offense, that's why you just run the ball on 3rd and inches like that, because even if you don't get it, you now set yourself up in 4th and inches and give another shot. But you try to get cute, you try to get fancy, you want to throw the ball on 3rd and inches, now you take a sack, and now you have to.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Utah State up-tempo. On the delay, it's Jacobs. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Hillstead. Here's the pressure. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab right down the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field, that's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time in the pocket. He delivers the big play down the field. Kudos to that offensive line right there.
And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Jacobs. Can't get him to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Aggies! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
Utah State, 21, San Diego State.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. This time he wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Under fire. It's complete on the right side. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. It's Bostic. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we head into the fourth quarter, both teams hoping to rely on the running game. Here's how the two backs stack up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. He goes right back to the air. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown Aztecs! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 70. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. It took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it.
Got a little grass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Right back to the well. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a first and goal after the pick. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Steps away. Had to throw it before he wanted. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
Here we go. Ready. Red 54.
The run inside. It's Mitchell. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Kill. 528 Cruz. 528 Cruz. Keep.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. Stop him at the 21. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Give to Washington again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. He might want another play. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That false start really puts them in the hole. Here comes 2nd and 14. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Punt is on its way. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield, it's Hillstead. Rushes on him, and they got it. The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays